Hi there and welcome to my craft room, and welcome to me if you are new to me or I'm new to you. So my name is Tania and I am Tatty Treasure. I have a YouTube channel and Facebook and an Etsy and an Instagram, and that is my name on there. So this is a collaboration. It's by Mandy at Sunflowers and Doors and Justine at House of Mahalo, and I think they're celebrating a year of their group, and it's about our journey to junk journals and any tips or things like that for newer viewers or people new to us. So I'm trying to think when I first I know when I first stumbled across junk journals, it wasn't a word that I'd heard of. I wasn't, familiar with it at all. I'd heard of scrapbooking and card making, but not, like bookmaking and junk journaling. So I'd got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and they sent me to see a therapist to come to terms with living with a chronic condition. And in therapy, they spoke a lot about, journaling. So I thought, how do you journal? I'd wrote diaries as a teenager. I really liked keeping a diary, and I think I kept one for like 4 or 5 years. It was mainly about who fancies who, and teenage stuff. So I thought, well, there must be a style. Is it a diary? What is it? So I asked my best friend Google, and it quickly led me to junk journals. Within a matter of weeks, I kind of found journaling, journal prompts, bullet journaling, and I kind of, was already used bullet journaling, but I would call that a list, what you tick off. So and then videos started coming up on Google suggestions and things, and I think the first videos that was kind of suggested was the planner type people. And slowly my feed started turning into these lacy, vintage, wonderful treasure troves, just lusciousness. And I watched those videos for about a year, and there was a few people that I did watch, and that was Laurie Girl on the Ridge and Kelly Snow. They was like the first people that I started watching, and I was just in awe of it was just like a lacy frock in a book, and you just wanted to touch it, and yeah, I was very, very drawn to it. I've always liked paper, liked the texture of it, the smell of it, you know, can often be seen in a bookshop sniffing the books, and then old books, you know, libraries got a total different smell to a brand new bookshop, but it's still as intoxicating. And yeah, all the different papers, the texture of them. So I'd always had this love of paper, but I'd never been a crafter at all. And yeah, I just used to be addicted to buying notebooks and flicking through them, and you know, writing lists and things like that. So and you know, the added lace and the jewels and this, that and the other was like an added bonus. So I had a go, and I was terrible. And I don't think I tried again for about another year. And it was funny because I love all different styles, and if you do know me and you do watch my channel, you'll know that I don't really use lace and jewels and things like that, but I'm very much attracted to that, but that's artistically not my style. And I think for me that was one of the longest processes of well, what is my style. And it wasn't until people started coming up in my suggestions, like Izzy B and Wendy from Junk Journal Adventures and Tracie Fox, who was more into the botanicals and things, and it was just like, wow, you can stick flowers and things in a book. Who knew? Because all I'd watched before was, you know, vintage photos and ladies and things like that, and then I slowly started having a go again, and it just seemed to click. So yeah, I think, but some people can adapt and they can do all these different styles, but for me, definitely it was finding you know, what kind of got the creative juices flowing, type thing. And I've always liked colour and pattern, so I'm very attracted to the boho, and all them, you know, purples and pinks and things like that. But again, it's I don't make those sorts of things, so it's yeah, it's a funny one. So I don't know if I've got any tips. I think, you know, you find your own kind of style. We've all, you know, what's beauty is within, isn't it? So, and you know, don't try and compare your work with other people's work, because we are so different and we've got our own styles. And don't be afraid to try things. I know that's held me back quite a lot from certain projects and things, because I don't feel confident enough or ready to do those things. But I have to say to myself, but it's just paper and it doesn't really matter. So yeah, just be yourself, find your own style, don't be afraid, try things out, don't strive for perfection if you're not that way inclined. Some people are very good at measuring and, you know, having things straight and things like that. For me, that was another thing at the beginning. I was trying to, you know, do the millimeter round things, and it just didn't suit me at all. I got quite frustrated with it, and confused, and I'd forget what I was doing and things. So yeah, having things straight and stuff isn't my style, and that's not to say that's right or wrong. And I think that's another thing. There's no right or wrong. It's just do what you want, enjoy it, and yeah, just lose yourself in it. And for me, that is a massive thing, that I can totally lose myself in what I'm doing, and yeah, the day is gone, and you're like, what is, it's tea time already. So I think that's all I've got to say. There's lots of videos out there, there's lots of tutorials, there's lots of people who's willing to answer you know, questions and things like that. There's lots of support, and it's a nice community to be involved in. So thank you so much. I hope I've answered what I was supposed to answer. Kind of just turned the camera on and just started talking. So hopefully I've you know, done what I should do. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything to add. As soon as I turn it off, I will probably think, why didn't I say that? I will leave my links in the description, so you know, if you want to come and have a look at the things that I make, then you're more than welcome. And yeah, if you are new, don't buy too much stuff. Don't get bogged down with lots and lots of stuff. You do need lots of things, and you need a lot of variation of things, but you don't need 54 paper pads. You don't need every tool, and I feel quite lucky that, you know, the colours that I am drawn to are the greens and the browns, so I don't have to buy things in every single colour. I've got a very small craft room. It's just the spare room, and I've been in here 4 years. It's my office, it's my filming room, it's my crafting room. You know, everything happens in these little four walls. So yeah, don't get bogged down. But again, you might like a messy desk. Some people like, you know, having that big pile of stuff and being able to pull from it. I like a clean, you know, tidy, and I don't want to bring too much to the table and get overwhelmed with, does this flower look good or does this flower look good? Because they're both beautiful flowers, and it, you know, most of the time it really doesn't matter which of those flowers you use. And I think, you know, don't agonise over those small decisions. You know, if you've got stuff that you love and all the rest of it, then you know, they all want using. So yeah, I like little choice, and yeah, I think that's it. So thank you very much, and yeah, congratulations, is it, to Mandy and Justine on having their group for a year. And yeah, that's me. So lovely to speak to you, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future. Bye for now.